concerning the difference between empathy and false empathy. The tavern was in Prague, tucked behind a narrow cobblestone alley. Old stone walls, flickering candlelight, and the scent of roasted chestnuts drifting in from the street. Conversations low and careful, like everyone feared their words might echo too loudly and expose something they weren't ready to face. Alex sat across from me, swirling his drink, eyes drifting to the flickering reflections on the window. I've learned something about places like this. Cities built on bridges always remind you of connection and the weight of carrying someone else's pain across those bridges. And that's when I felt it. The tension that always appears when empathy is spoken of, but not truly felt. Everyone says they're empathetic, I murmured, but very few actually are. Alex raised an eyebrow. Isn't empathy just caring how someone feels? I shook my head slowly. No, that's what false empathy wants you to believe. False empathy wears a friendly face. It nods at your pain. It says, I understand, without ever stepping into the discomfort of truly understanding. I leaned forward, lowering my voice. True empathy, it costs something. It demands time, attention, and often silence. False empathy, it's cheap, convenient, performative. Alex listened, quiet, absorbing it like the shadows along the stone walls. Let me be blunt. If empathy doesn't cost you something, time, patience, energy, it's probably false. False empathy protects the speaker. True empathy protects the connection. I remembered a man in the crowded Prague square telling me his story about losing trust in people. Many nodded, said comforting things, and walked away. Only one stayed. Only one let the silence stretch long enough for him to breathe. That's empathy. That's rare. That's terrifying for those who never stayed. Alex shifted in his chair. So it's scary because it asks more of us than just words. Yes, I said. It asks that you be present in a way that changes you, not them. You. I thought about my own life, the times I had given false empathy without realizing it, the people I had tried to fix rather than just listen. There was a warmth that came from admitting it. Shame melted into clarity, because once you can recognize false empathy in yourself, you begin to spot it everywhere. And spotting it isn't just academic, it's practical. In taverns like this one, in cities like Prague, you'll encounter people who want to talk but are met with shallow understanding. You have a choice: step away, nod politely, and maintain the illusion, or step closer, feel the discomfort, and stay. Alex sipped his drink quietly, and for the first time that night, I felt the depth of his presence. Not intrusive, not performative, just there. And that, I realized, was empathy in its simplest form. If this moment resonates, if you've ever felt heard but not understood, then pause the next time someone shares their pain. Don't fix, don't redirect, don't polish their experience to make it comfortable. Just stay, just listen, just let yourself feel alongside them. Even if it comes at a cost of time or patience, even if it's awkward, even if you have no advice to give, that, my friend, is the power of true empathy. The night deepened. Prague's bridges reflected faintly in the river, strong and unyielding. I realized that empathy is a bridge too, but one built from presence and patience. Alex raised his glass quietly, no words this time, and for once that was enough, because sometimes the most heroic act is to simply stay.